Hello and good afternoon and welcome to Time and Tide. So I thought today, trying to kick off my YouTube channel, I'd do a quick review of one of my watches. And this is actually, I guess, the first Omega I bought, so I guess always has a special place in my heart. It's going to be, as I say, a review of a Omega Aqua Terra, but it's a limited edition sort of James Bond 007 version that came out at the same time as the Spectre movie. So I won't go into all the technical reference numbers, but within that movie they launched a Seamaster 300 and the Aqua Terra, which is what I've got. I say, as part of the relationship I've got with my authorised dealer, I also managed to get my hands on the Omega sort of catalogue for Bond when that came out. I think it was for one of the anniversaries. Obviously this is featuring the No Time to Die. And I've also got this little guy over here. So this is Jack the Bulldog. So again, if you're familiar with the Spectre movie, this is the ornament that I think survives the explosion that gets left to 007. So the Omega, I guess, excel themselves with their boxes for this particular watch. It's quite a beast, and the Omega Speedmaster comes in a similar sized box. Effectively, you've got an outer box. I've just taken the lid off now for ease. Then you've got obviously the inner box over here. I'll just do a quick wrist check while we're there. So I've got my Seamaster 300M on today on a NATO strap. Again, within here you get the things like a cleaning cloth, which I've just left sealed for now. You get your book, which again has just instructions, which again has being a typical guy, I haven't read. You get all your pictogram cards in here, so yeah, just warranty cards and all that good stuff. So let's put those back. Easier said than done. So I might need two hands for this to open the lid. The button actually is supposedly the James Bond coat of arms, and you can see that pattern repeated all over the box, and it's actually repeated on the dial of the watch. Okay, so let the camera focus. So the box is quite impressive in size. You get the little eye loop, which is quite cool. And again, that's got the Omega and Bond logo on it. You also have a little case over here, so you get the tool for changing the bracelets. And this watch also came with an additional strap. Really quite like this. It does sort of gives the watch a complete different look and feel, a different dimension to it. So again, it's a sort of a blue with yellow stitching. It's not leather, it's some sort of a fabric material of some description. But yeah, I like it on the watch. I've recycled the deployment clasp on this at the moment for one of my other watches. I've put another strap on my Moon watch, my Speedmaster, but yeah, the deployment clasp is normally on here. And then you've got the watch itself. So I'm just going to turn that light off and get a bit of a reflection. So yeah, I personally really rate the Aqua Terras. I think they're a really stylish watch. You know, it looks equally as good in a suit as it does with casual jeans and a t-shirt. And yeah, I can't recall ever seeing anybody else wearing an Aqua Terra. So there's lots of people who have moon watches and the Seamaster 300s and Planet Oceans, but very few people seem to have Aqua Terras, which again for me is quite nice because it's quite understated and people don't necessarily know what you're wearing. Yeah, I say genuinely really like this watch. I say it was the first Omega I bought, and yeah, definitely will stay in the collection. So no plans to ever sell this or sort of flip it for something else. It's just a really classy looking watch. So it's part of the Seamaster family. It's water resistant to 150 meters. I think it's got the master coaxial movement in it with the silicon hairspring, and I think this is one of the first watches to come out with the anti-magnetics. I think it's 15,000 gauss. It can withstand magnetic fields, so obviously the benefit of that for an automatic watch is it obviously doesn't sort of get magnetized and then obviously stop the movement from working. I think on this watch as well, I just really like the colour scheme. I like the yellow second hand, whether you can pick it out, but we got the little sort of James Bond emblem is on the end of the second hand, and it's embossed on the actual dial all the way as part of the pattern. But yeah, I say a really cool looking watch in all regards. Okay, so I thought I'd just try to get a shot of the back of the watch, which is going to be difficult, I fear. But the detailing, it's got obviously a sapphire crystal open case back. Trying to zoom in on that. So again, the detailing I think is quite cool. So I think it's meant to resemble the sort of rifling of a gun barrel. And I think in the centre it's meant to look like a bullet. I'm not doing a good job on this, hold on. Yeah, so we've got the case back. So I'm not sure how well that's going to come out, but yeah, I think just is a really beautiful looking movement. Okay, so I've just quickly switched watches over to give you an idea of it on the wrist. We've got the 300 down here. So I originally bought this NATO strap for my Speedmaster, but it does look really good on the Seamaster 300M. But yeah, back to the Aqua Terra. So yeah, look, also I'm not going to reel off lots of technical data about the watch. It's I'll say something I'm really happy with. I'd highly recommend Aqua Terras to anyone who's thinking of getting a watch, and certainly if you know you're in a position to get one sort of luxury watch, yeah, the Aqua Terras, I definitely would check them out. So they're obviously available from Omega. There's no waiting lists, stuff like that to put up with. And I think an all-round really solid looking watch, you know, sort of in the same sort of camp as the Rolex Milgauss or sort of Datejust. I think, you know, similar sort of design of watch. So good everyday all-round watch. So hopefully you found this video useful, despite my poor camera skills and trying to multitask. But so hoping it's given you a feel for this watch. Okay, so any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments, and it would be fantastic if you could like the video and subscribe. So many thanks, and see you again soon.